Welcome everybody, Red Arrow 23 here, time for another Angry G Vibe highlights. This is episode 35. Let's boom this beach! So look at this op, we started off with a bang, managed to get Tapir, Minnow and Chimera in 1, Titan and Waterloo in 2, and then we still managed to stretch it out for 23 attacks. Beast mode. Keeping everyone involved. So first attack we're going to show is from BigW on Redline. Talking to Big in the chat after this was hilarious. So let's see what he's going to do. Accidentally drops a boat of Zukas and goes for the UR on the rocket launcher. So right now he's probably panicking and sweating. He said his fingers had grown like twice as fat. So he gets off the good UR on that left rocket launcher. And then UR's the shock launcher. Is that rocket launcher going to go down? I hope so. There he goes. Right in the nick of time. And now he's going for the shock launcher with the UR. Trying to clear up some of these defenses. It looks like he's going to go for a double here with the tagged shock launcher. Let's see. Boom, boom. Nice. Oh, and he got the triple, which was not intentional. So he's used a bunch more GBE than he would have planned on. So let's have a look. What's he going to do with the rest? So right now there's like a full 30 seconds of nothing. And what happened was we were talking about it in the chat, and what he actually did was he was sweating so much and shaking, and just because he dropped that extra boat of Zuka and this rocket launcher nearly didn't go down, and he was just panicking, and he was like, right, I'm going to put my device down and I'll wipe the sweat off and let's do this. So he actually put the device down and walked away from it. Crack up. Love you, Big Wiz. So now he goes for the 3 smokes, drops his Zukas in here, remembering that he's lost the delay already by using UR. Gets those smokes out a little bit waverly. Hopefully they don't peek out the right. Oh, so he's got some peek. Throws out some shocks, misses a rocket launcher on the left. Oh dear. Big W. And then by the time the smokes are expiring, so are the shocks. So it's really unfortunate. He nearly got this middle one down, so that was kind of nice. So nice work, Big W. And I believe he saved a boat to be clearing out some of these sniper towers here. Remember that he didn't mean to do that third UR, so that fourth, it would have been the fourth, because he did this one over here. He did the rocket launcher on the left, 2 shock launchers, and then a sniper tower by accident. So that was definitely going to cost us GBE. Alright, let's jump into the next hit. What do we got? We have Outworks in 3 hits. Let's check that out. So here we go. First hit is by PA. Nice little solo on Tapir by Stephanie, you would have seen there. So this Outworks we got in 3 hits. It's not bad. So let's check out PA. I believe this is when we still had Tri-Boost for GBE, so we had a bit of extra GBE to play with. That's important to note. So he tags the rocket launchers, takes them out in 2 salvos, so he didn't even need to shock. Didn't need to even be in the dead zone for those back 2. But that's all good, they're all down. And then look at this approach from the left side, straight up. And then flares past the shield generators. Gets a triple smoke in there. Med kits on the barbed wire, that's important. Some of you would have seen an episode where I didn't. And look at those shocks. Just the 3 rocket launchers on the left. Hits this perfect shock on the right, and then just gets the other rocket launchers. Awesome. And boom, look at that flare timing. Got them all out. I think we need to watch that again, just to see that flare timing that we just kind of skipped over. So here we go. Remember that usually we go up into this left crack just above this rocket launcher, and then we just do like 1 shock repeated on this group here. But because there's so many defenses around, we can't do that this time. So as he adds those extra boats of Zukas, no hero, you'll see. And then he's going to be flaring up. So that once he gets there, he's rushing the shields, that's what he's doing. So he's flaring each one individually. So you see the smokes expire and he shocks at the perfect time, boom, boom, boom. And then he's already flaring onto the next shield generator as each shot goes down. You can see the flare coming onto the screen before it's even dead. Boom! 4 perfect salvos and it's down. And they just managed to clear, oh, they nearly got the rocket launchers, but they didn't quite. And then he's already clearing mines for the next attack. What a solid hit from PA. Let's keep him moving. We'll go into the second attack. The second attack was also by PA. He had another account in for this op. Let's take a look. So here we go. Most of the mines have been cleared already. The boom mines at the top and most of the approach mines. So just one quick clear and he is tagging a rocket launcher. Probably could have cleared that boom mine as well, but I guess he wasn't worried about that. He's going to eat a bit of cells because he needs a bit of extra GBE. I can understand that. Let's have a look. Flares down. And then we can get this walk underway. Adds the hero. I like it. Got Sparky. So we're taking Sparky up there, and he's tagged a rocket launcher. So not sure what do you think is going to happen here? Let's have a look. He gets the med kit out, slow it down. So these rocket launchers are in range. These are going to be in range. These are going to, or that one was going to be in range, but he's UR'd it. And then look at the flare timing again. UR'd that rocket launcher just so that it couldn't shoot at them. And then flares onto the last shield and boom! Down it goes, all 4 left shields and then all 4 top shields. Great hit from PA. Again, clearing mines for the core rush. Making that avenue a little bit wider and clearing these 2 by the barbed wire. Sometimes it doesn't display right in the replay, but I believe the mines were gone. Let's check out the last hit by BVD. Hip M die. Let's check it out. So, it didn't actually go. That's unfortunate. So he did clear them. There looks to be, what's that? 5. It's 1.1. So 1.3 mil on the core, I believe. That looks about right. Just over 1.3. Just going to grab some extra cells from the left side of the beach. I like it. And he's flaring down just like PA. And then he's going to be getting into this approach. Early smoke because he doesn't want to lose the delay on this rocket launcher. Oh, look at that. It doesn't turn. Pretty sure it didn't turn. It's nice. Oh, and then he lost the delay. So he lost the delay over here, but that's okay. If he had lost the delay earlier, then the rockets probably would have fired straight away. And look at this, with the smoky critter down by the hot pot. Flares the core. He's going to have to shock a little early because he's lost the delay. Bang, bang, bang. The rocket launchers up top are all going to fire into those critters because they appeared first. And then, boom! The re-critter. And look at this. Starts losing all the Zukas and it goes down. Great one from the team. Getting Outworks down in 3. Love it when a plan comes together. I don't think you can get much cleaner than that. I don't think you're going to be able to take out both sets of shields in one hit and then a core rush. I mean, it's pretty tough. So let's check out the next one. We've got Milk, I believe from the same op. Here he is. He said he wanted to share this one because he did some really impressive work with Sparky. So let's check it out, see what happened. Let's see what happened. So here we go. So he thought that Sparky was going to hit a boom mine, so he had to flare back, and then he flared up. Ugh. Nice work, Milk. He's tagged the rocket launcher, and then he's going to have to flare into a better position. And check this out. So he flares onto the rocket launcher, and as Sparky turns, she hits a shock mine, so he has to re-smoke so that she doesn't die before she stops being shocked. So here we go. We're going to get the double off. So he's going to have to use an extra smoke as well. And he managed to Sparky the cannon too. Nice. So gave us a bit of a scare. Straight off the beach, decided to go suicidal on a boom mine, and so with a quick re-flare managed to get in the zone. The rest of the attack's pretty boring, obviously, because it's just grenadiers. But yeah, a little bit of dancing with Sparky from Milk. So that's nice. That's nice. All right, last up, we've got 2 hits for you on Cooker. So let's have a look. First hit. It's right here. This is our man PA. He actually did both the hits. Snarky decided to let him have the second hit. So first hit. Got the rocket launchers on the left hand side. Look at how close to the edge of that first smoke. Whenever I try to do that, the Zookas just peek out the end. So perfect 2 smoke landing. He's using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats of Zookas and brick. So it's a perfect 8 boats under 2 smokes. I like it. Gets to a spot and then check out the shocks. Gets brick activated. Uses all of that delay. 3 shocks. Clears out the rocket launchers. And look at the timing. Boom. Brick's an idiot, just doesn't follow. That's fine, whatever. But the flare and the 2 smokes on point. And then is it 1 or 2 shocks from here? 1 shock. Loses a few to the to this rocket launcher here, but he's in the dead zone for the most part. And then he's going to jump in the dead zone again. There's no laser over here, so we don't have to worry about leaking into that. And you see how he's smoking just the Zookas that are going to be in range of the rocket launchers. So smart. So his rocket launcher nearly got in range, but it would have been close, but not quite. I like it. And then look at this. Gonna flare down, using some critters to distract the single shot defenses. Man, everything about this hit was just on point. You think he's gonna add the other boat of Zookas. There it is. And he's gonna start working on the boom cannons. Not too worried about these shield generators because the next player will be, the next hitter will be able to take them out. And he just needs to get rid of some of these boom cannons. So the next player can either get in there with Zookas or get in there with some grenadiers. So let's have a look, getting rid of all those mines. Manages to clear a bunch of these boom cannons, which were just going to be pesky as anything. Gets rid of those those flamethrowers as well. Probably needs to think about getting rid of some of the mines around the core, but we are getting late into the hit. He probably doesn't have a whole bunch of GBE. Look at that, 1 shock on the lasers so that he can get some hits on that shield. I like it. And there you go, starts to run out of GBE, so he just starts clearing the mines around the core. Great open. Like, this is crazy if you think about how much he just cleared. So then we decided to keep the map closed for a little bit so that we could work on some of the others. And then it started working out really nicely, so he went in for the kill. Are you serious? 2 hits on Cooker. Apparently that's the type of team we are now. So here we go. Uses a couple artillery to get rid of the extra mines. 1 boat of Zookas on the left, just to any more than that and they start to get in more range of the flamethrower. So he did actually lose a couple just because they targeted a little bit differently. So here we go, he's got all of his boats of Zookas now. And he has to come up and clear this last shield generator. So he's just going to shock the laser. That should be the only thing he comes into range of. Did lose a couple more to another flamethrower. just the way they overlapped, and obviously the boom cannon picked off a couple, but not too worried about that. There is 4.7 is 8.9, so it's about 1.1, just over 1.1 on the core, 1.1 million. So here we go. Added the scorcher, added brick with the appropriate delay between the two, so that once the scorcher gets shocked by the shock mine, he can just flare straight over. Look at that timing, and he's using a critter smoke in behind, so he doesn't have to shock. Look at the early medkits. How gangster is this guy getting? Gets the shocks off. 2 medkits before you even shocked. And there's a lot of clicks. Like, imagine what he has to click. He's throwing the smoke, the reflare over, he's hitting battle orders, he's flaring the core, he's throwing critters into that critter smoke. Then he's got to line up his shocks, and then throw 2 medkits, and then throw his shocks. PA, you're an animal. Some great hits from Good Vibes today. Let's have a quick look at the team. And there we have it. Welcome to Eve. I don't believe I've welcomed you on the highlights yet. And yeah, the team's doing well. Loving it. Dej has got an account in here now. Welcome, Dej. Yeah, so loving it. That's going to do it for this video. Be sure to comment down below which attack was your favorite and why. And we'll see you in the next one. Give us a thumbs up, like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more. Boom, boom.